Are you part of a nonprofit organization, a youth group looking to raise cash for your cause? Stay tuned at the end of this video to learn how you can bring the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation to your town live, featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Boston on Friday, March 30th. It's WWE Live on the road to WrestleMania. For the first time ever at TD Garden, Brock Lesnar, Braun Strowman, and Kane in a Universal Championship triple threat match. And
here comes the big dog!
Roman Reigns looks to silence Elias in an epic battle. Plus, Seth Rollins and Finn Balor collide one-on-one. It's the WWE Live Road to WrestleMania tour in Boston, Friday, March 30th. Tickets and VIP packages are available.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner, around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Maurice.
And I am John Cena, your host.
The host. Wrestling fans, before we get to the news going on in the King of Sports Professional Wrestling, let's check out what's going on here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation. Are you headed to WrestleMania 34 this weekend for the third consecutive year? The Millennium Wrestling Federation will be part of the WrestleCon convention that takes place WrestleMania weekend, Friday, April the 6th. Through Sunday, April the 8th. John Cena Sr. will be joining us, along with the man that was part of the main event of the very first WrestleMania, Cowboy Bob Orton, along with an individual that held a variety of championships in WWE, a man that's badass to the bone. We're talking about Hardcore Holly. Rounding out our group, a true Professional Wrestling Hall of Famer, the patriarch of the legendary Hennig family, Larry the Axe Hennig himself, making an extremely, extremely rare appearance. Between now and March 1st, we have special discount prices on individual tickets and VIP packages. Get yourself a free WWE t-shirt and Bruce Pritchard Something to Wrestle With drink koozie. Fans that pick up the VIP package itself will also be entered into a free daily merchandise giveaway as our thanks to you. If you can't make it to NOLA, you can still help our efforts, bringing you great video content. Order an autographed photo or two using our mail order option. Head on over to the BostonWrestling.com super site today to help support independent wrestling. Johnny, I'm ready for some Cajun food. You're ready for some Cajun women. WrestleMania weekend is just days away. We got the Patreon coming here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation to help make these productions bigger and better than they are. I don't know how much bigger and better they could get, but you know what? We constantly try. Memories and Legends with Tony Atlas, not one, two big episodes.
Great friend.
WrestleMania weekend. Things are kicking around here. Plus me, you, Larry Hennig, Cowboy Bob Orton, Hardcore Holly in New Orleans, amongst 100-plus superstars.
The USA
at
belt,
WrestleCon.
championship belt.
The authentic ring-used US spinner title.
One. There are no more. That's it. You can buy all the replicas you want, but they never made, as they do with all championship belts, they bust different copies because the champion takes it. One of one. There are no more. It was the only one ever made. And you know at WrestleCon, when I was down there with you last year in Florida, lobster country, I was offered by several fans quite a large sum for that belt. So if you want a chance, I'm just giving you a plug now, I'm going to have it with me.
Dr. David Reese said he wants to have not one but two armed security guards with you.
Love it, long as they're blondes and brunettes, and I'm all
Is
set
that
for
the
that.
line that you use with your women? They're one of one?
One of one.
Until you get the next text message.
Cajun food and women, you can't beat it. I'm New Orleans, here I come.
All right, Johnny, the good friend Irene Curran was back on the Twitter board wanting to message you. She wants to know what you think of the return to professional wrestling of a man that competed here in the Millennium Wrestling Federation when he was the WWE United States Champion.
I remember that.
We're talking about Daniel Bryan, who it looks like is going to be competing at WrestleMania 34 on April the 8th in New Orleans.
All I'm going to say is this. God bless him, and God keep him safe, because you're taking a big chance. Even if you've been cleared, if there's even that much of a chance that you could get a concussion and be screwed up for life, I say you're stupid. We all, look, I love food. I love Chinese food. That's why I go to the Kowloon, Oriental food, Asian food.
Hey,
I love ice
Fire it
cream.
up.
But everything in moderation. He says he's been cleared. I guess the word out there now is, and I don't know this for fact, people are texting me back and forth, that now after every match, he'll be tested to make sure that his concussions, there's no damage.
Hey, I think that's a good idea if that's true.
Well, I have no problem with that. But you know what the problem with that is? Why? If there's even a remote chance, and that's what they're saying, we're testing you because you know what? You could screw up. You've got a wife and a child now. You know, I used to say when I taught driver ed with drugs and alcohol, if you want to do it, it's wrong. But you're only screwing you up, you're not. You're screwing somebody else up. You kill a family, you destroy your own family.
Look what happened to me when I got hit by the drunk driver.
There you go. So, you know what, Daniel? God bless you, brother. I renegotiated the terms of the contract. Got a picture of you signing the posters in the agreement. You're a hell of an athlete, and even, I got to say it, a tremendous human being. See, it's like this belt. If it keeps falling, you can't see it, but you can't see me, right? So, Daniel, good luck at WrestleMania 34. Stay safe. I hope nothing happens. It only takes one accident, one time, to put that person in a wheelchair or out of life's circle forever. Think. There's more to life than professional wrestling and money. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, Johnny, there's a man, I admire him an awful lot. I battled post-concussion syndrome from the accident I was in. He spent 3 years going to doctor after doctor after doctor to try and get someone that would clear him. But WWE's doctor, Dr. Maroon out of Pittsburgh, and I tell you, Dr. Maroon is a gentleman. When we were attempting to help Kamala get a new leg, I actually interacted with that team out in Pittsburgh. That turned into a story I'll have to say for the book. But, you know, Daniel Bryan persisted and persisted and persisted. He found apparently this method that worked very well on Joe Namath from his concussions that he suffered in the NFL, and apparently going through that is what pushed him over the edge to get cleared by specialists that Dr. Maroon went to. He, from what I was told, went to Dr. Maroon himself, said, who do I have to go to see to get cleared for you to consider allowing me back into the ring? He saw those doctors, they cleared him. Now they're giving him a chance to step back into the ring, and I tell you, what a reaction it's going to be April 8th in New Orleans for him to return to the city where he won the championship.
Did Joe Namath go back into football after his concussion?
I think Joe Namath was in his 60s when he had the procedures done, so I don't think he
yeah,
was
but
going
you know
back
what?
to the NFL.
But the fact of the matter is, the procedure is a procedure. Do what you want, stay safe, be happy. Think of your wife, think of your child, think of your future. You know what? All it's going to take is one wrong move.
Very true.
One, and I say the same thing about Nikki Bella. One wrong move, sweetie, and your neck is screwed up and you're in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. If money means that much to you, be happy. Be happy. But I'll tell you what, Daniel, I know your first passion is professional wrestling. The ring is the thing, as I say. Look at me. At my age, I'm still in there playing the game. I don't do what I used to do, but I still have a lot of fun doing what I do.
You had to take the plancher over the top rope out of your book like Undertaker did several years back. I know, it's tough, but Mother Nature catches up with us all.
God bless you, Daniel. And like I say, you know what? If Dr. Maroon there is willing to let him come in and do his thing, and WWE has agreed to the terms, and Daniel has agreed to the terms, that after every match, he'll be tested neurologically to make sure that there is no concussion or start of a concussion, you know what? Go, brother, go. But just be careful because like every car, it's going to come to a stop.
All right. Well, Johnny, you know what? If I was in the WWE writing room, booking room, whatever you want to call it.
It's a booking room.
Well, to us it is. But you know the terminology.
I've been there. I was in it.
My suggestion would be to try and make it a little safer for everybody. Why not come up with an angle, whether it be a heel attacking Daniel Bryan? I know there's going to have to be a replacement general manager on SmackDown.
They called me, but I'm still waiting to give them the answer.
There you go. Well, let's just say it's a heel. Maybe the heel forces Daniel Bryan into a position for his own safety where they make him work with some kind of a safety headgear. Turn it into a storyline, but actually it's something in reality that's going to protect him from impact.
Didn't he do that before? Or was it the nose guard for Cody Rhodes? That's what it was.
Cody Rhodes had the nose guard.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that'd be the worst idea in the world, and you could play it out into a storyline.
Who worked with the headgear? Was it Kurt Angle? Somebody worked with the headgear.
Angle wore it, but that was because he had his head shaved. He had a fake wig underneath.
Yeah, I remember that. But I know there was a wrestler that worked out there with a helmet. Anyway, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
It works. It fits in. It keeps him safe.
Yeah.
That to me.
And that's what it's all about.
You know, I say when I go in the ring as a manager and I'm going to bump or get knocked out of there or hit in the ring post, you know what? My life's in your hands. And things happen unintentionally. That's the only thing I'm saying. He may be cleared by anyone.
What kind of a schedule do you think Daniel Bryan will work going forward? Obviously, he's someone that WWE can now put in the forefront as one of the faces of SmackDown. Do you think he should be someone that's limited to television? Do you think if he's healthy enough, he should go on the road for some of the house shows? What do you think?
I think they'll use him both ways.
Yeah.
If I were in charge and I were doing the booking and the writing, I certainly would take advantage of the popularity of Daniel Bryan, and I think the roof's going to come off of that dome down there in New Orleans, even though it's open. It's going to be crazy. And I think that to use Daniel Bryan the way they use Brock Lesnar, selectively to make these special appearances when needed and throw him into a couple of house shows, let him do some TV appearances. I don't think I'd want to put him on a 365-day schedule. Yeah. That would just add fuel to the fire and increase the possibility of an injury or a concussion. So I think that, you know, everybody's come to an agreement. Let's see what happens.
There certainly has been an overhaul of the WWE roster since he was unable to compete back in 2015, and he lost a great deal of time between 14 and 15 when he had to forfeit the championship. A lot of dream match type scenarios out there. Think of the singles matches he might be able to have with the Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose,
AJ Styles.
Finn Balor, AJ Styles. I mean, these are matches that fans are going to drool to see.
I think the AJ Styles match would be the match.
Yeah.
Everybody's definitely looking out for that one. If the truth is the truth that Styles is injured, I think it's a work. But if he truly is injured, you got to find a replacement. What better replacement to have than Daniel Bryan?
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Johnny, I think we answered the lovely lady's question about Daniel Bryan. I'm looking forward to seeing him in New Orleans. Maybe you'll be watching at one of your outpost compounds on WWE Network.
Watching WrestleMania?
In the hot tub.
I don't think so.
With?
I will not be
a
watching.
Woman with the first name
I
Dave. Why won't you be watching WrestleMania?
will not be watching WrestleMania.
Why?
There's nothing there that interests me.
All right. Well, you shoot from the hip, brother.
Sorry.
But I'll say this.
If they want me there, they could always call and ask me to attend. I'd be honored to be there.
There you go.
But
we will be at WrestleCon, though.
Yep.
And I tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit 10,000 fans now that Steve Austin's been added. We saw how many fans were there for 2 days. This year it's 3 days, plus for 2 of those days, Stone Cold is going to be there.
I
for
have
the first
friends.
time ever.
Yep. I have friends. And that's a non-WWE signing. And there's 2 days, but remember now, the signings are completely different.
Right.
One day, no selfies, only autographs. One day, selfies and shoot the breeze.
It's a little too much for
well,
me,
but the prices are
high.
Yeah, they're high.
$316 indeed.
How much?
$316.
Oh, there you go. And $180 if you want to selfie.
And on the Sunday, 6 hours of it sold out like nothing. It's unbelievable.
Because I'll tell you another man that would do the same thing. If you could get him next year for WrestleCon, you'd have the same situation, The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think he's going to be doing anything non-WWE for a long time.
Well, we'll talk about this match that's coming up with Cena versus
Taker.
Well,
we have that coming up over the next few days, Johnny. That's going to be an interesting one. But Daniel Bryan, we're happy to see you back. The fans are certainly happy. We just want you to be happy, healthy, and safe, I guess is a good way to put it.
Amen.
All right, for the fabulous one, John Cena Sr., he really doesn't like what's going on with that belt. I'm Dan Maurice.
Well, he had it upside down.
Well,
I just making it right.
I feel like I'm over at the chiropractor. Dr. Scott, here's your cheap plug. Till we speak again, be well.
Good, that was good.
That was fun.
You think you know your favorite superstar? Did you know about Sasha's favorite cousin? What about AJ's tattoos? Chris Jericho's expensive taste? No. You need the book that has everything you want to know about more than 200 of your favorite WWE superstars. It's the WWE Ultimate Superstar Guide.